Hey Geminis, how's it going? It's your girl Nosh. This is going to be your reading for the first half of April. So just sit tight and let's get into this. Hope everybody's doing good. Guys, I missed you. I know I go MIA. What can I say? Didn't mean to rhyme that though. So, Ascending Masters, Spirit Guides, Archangel Michael, Ascending Masters, Spirit Guides, Ancestors. Can you please put a protection light around me and the viewers that are watching this? Can you please protect me, protect the viewers that are watching this? Can you please make sure that anything negative stays out of the frequency of me going back and forth with these cards? Anything negative, anything harmful, I ask that you keep it away. Boys, just hold on a second. I'll let you back in. My dogs are like whining because they want to go inside. They love my sister, so they follow her around. Yet they're my dogs. We're not going to talk about that though. So Geminis, can I get, universe, can I get 3 cards for Gemini and what's going on for the first half of April? 2 more cards for what's going on with Gemini for the first half of April. One more card. One more card on what's going on for Gemini in the first half of April. One more card. All right. So we got a lot of reversals here. Oh, something came to an end. So you guys have the 10 of Cups upside down, and you guys have the 2 of Cups upside down. And you guys have the 10 of Swords, the End card, upright. All right, so just looking at this from what I'm seeing is, Geminis, you definitely had an ending. You parted ways with someone, and going forward, it's kind of like that's it. You're not going back to them. You're not dealing with it anymore. I don't know. If you guys already broke up with someone and you guys parted ways and it's the end for you guys, let's not do a reading like that then. Let's put that away. And let's ask what is coming for Geminis in the month of April. All right. What is coming? One more card for what is coming for the month of April for Gemini. What is coming for Geminis in the month of April? One more card. One more card on what's coming for Geminis. One more card. Okay. See, that's a little better. Much better. What's coming? All right. So, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. You guys have the Wheel of Fortune upside down. You guys have the 3 of Pentacles upright. And you guys have the Queen of Wands. And my favorite card. Well, kind of my favorite, kind of not my favorite. I'm in between on both. On this one, it's the 9 of Swords upside down. And the 3 of Swords upside down. I love the 3 of Swords upside down. I kind of like the 3 of Swords as it is too. It just shows that, you know, you're going through something, and meaning you're going through something, so that means it's time for you to evolve. You guys have to understand that whenever we go through strife, or we go through conflict, or we go through any situation that's negative in our life, that is basically for us to take a chance and to kind of look at it in the sense that this is something that can help me grow. A lot of people like to sit there and wallow in it. When it's like this, people wallow in their misery. But even the wallowing part, you should wallow. Yes, that's absolutely right. You know, sit in with your feelings, see how you feel, but then move on. You know, ask yourself, whenever you get a negative thought, ask yourself, where did it come from? You know, be very mindful of that thought that comes in. So, like in the previous cards, what came out was that something ended with someone. You guys parted your ways, and it's the end. Now, in this reading that I asked now on what's coming, I actually had kept love in my mind. Like love-wise, what is coming for you guys? You guys have the Wheel of Fortune upside down, meaning there's a cycle that still needs to be finished. And you guys are probably coming to the completion of that. A cycle completing is basically you understanding what you needed to learn from the lesson that you just have been taught. Some people will learn a lesson, some people won't. That's up to an individual on their own, how they process life and how they process lessons and experiences in their life. Some people do grow, some people stay stagnant. This is telling me that you're being a little stagnant, that you need to complete it. Whatever you went through, you need to process it. Ask yourself why, understand why, and just kind of like, you know, lift yourself up in that situation and say, what did I learn from this? You know, especially if it was a bad situation, a negative situation, like you broke up with someone who wasn't good for you. Understand, why do you attract those people? You know, ask yourself that, because you have a cycle that kind of makes me sad because usually what happens when this card comes out is it's just saying that something is blocked, something's not moving forward. So it kind of makes me feel like that you're probably blocked, or you're blocking yourself from moving forward. You're probably thinking about what happened and why did it happen. And the best thing to do in situations like that, don't ask why. Don't ask why did this happen. Ask again, how can this help me? What can I learn from this? Because the next card that you have is going into April. That was basically like, you know, the recent past right there. Going into April, you have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is a beautiful card. I like this card. This kind of shows that, you know, in a love reading, it shows someone's admiring you. Someone is admiring your work. They like the way you are. As you can see, this guy is working on a monastery or a museum and a sculpture. And these people walking by are admiring his work, his tapestry. This also tells me that, Gemini, you're probably starting something, a business or something that everybody is admiring. You're starting something with yourself that everybody is starting to admire. Overall, you're being admired with this card. This is what it means. Could be by the person that you're thinking of. Oh my God. Just relax, Wob. So next you have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands card is basically showing a fiery energy. This could be a fire sign. You could have fire in your chart. This could be a fire sign coming towards you. It's kind of saying that you're very fiery in who you are. You're understanding who you are. Fiery also in the sense where you're not afraid to demand the things that you want now. Hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna let them in. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on, little pain in the booty. Pardon me. So, Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles basically talking about... Oh, no, we were talking about Queen of Wands. Sorry. So, Queen of Wands is basically talking about how, you know, you're in your own fire. You're in your own element, especially if you have fire energy in your chart. This is kind of talking about how you're ready to move forward. See, a Queen of Wands is someone that's a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Now, this doesn't mean that you're dealing with someone who's a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Or it could mean that the person you were dealing with or the person who's coming towards you is a Leo, Sag, Aries. Gemini, main thing with this card's message is that she's sitting on her throne and there's nothing that's going to bring her off of her throne. Meaning this is good. You're moving into a state in your lifetime or in this time period that you are actually holding yourself with more respect and more value at this point. Like, you understand who you are. And this is what the Queen of Wands is. She knows who she is. She knows she's not a princess. She knows she's not a maiden. She's a queen, meaning she has control over everything. And the fact that she's a passionate queen, because, you know, Wands is passion. You know, it could be that you're embodying something, or you could be embodying this card or this message in a sense where you're very passionate about something. You know, something that you're so passionate about that nobody can come in and kind of, you know, distract you from it or take you off from it. Be careful, because this could also be someone who's very passionate in a sense where you are kind of like so passionate about something that, you know, that's all you think about. You know, you're kind of like bitching at people that, you know, that this is what you need. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this could be someone who is, like, how do I put it in nice terms? She could be a bitch if she wanted to, and she could burn you, basically. That you may be acting like that. So I'm sorry. Sorry. You know, there could be a Gemini that's, you know, kind of like scorn right now. So she may be acting like the fiery queen, like, oh, off with his head. Off with his head. But relax, you know, don't worry about it. Always understand that if someone hurts you, it is not up to you to get revenge or to get anything or to do anything. It is for you to basically, you know what, forgive them and just move on. And karma will take care of what needs to be taken care of. And also, you know, if you forgive the person, within you pardoning them, you kind of bless yourself and you bless the other person. Because you have to understand, we don't know what's happening today. I mean, we do know what's happening today. But we do not know what's going to happen tomorrow. Things change. Energies change. Who knows? You might land right back up with this person, you know, 5-10 years down the line. I don't know why I'm saying that. I feel like that's for someone. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is when you part ways with someone or something happens between two people, don't ever take it to the point where it's be all end all. It's all about forgiving people and letting things go. So the Queen of Wands is kind of not that type of person. She's more likely, you know, the one that, oh, you fucked with me, so now I'm just not going to fuck with you anymore. And it's okay to be like that. Maybe you're just feeling like that for the time period. You know what I mean? Like, just in this moment. Because the card after that is, it could be two things. You are done with your sleepless nights. You're not anxious anymore. You're not thinking about this anymore. And this is going into the future. You're not ruminating thoughts in your head anymore. This guy is basically, you know, when you see the card like this, the guy is laying down. And obviously, you know, he woke up from his sleep and he's holding his head and he's crying because, you know, he's having thoughts in his head. You may be missing somebody, but not for long. because you're no longer looking at that situation like, you know what, it's holding me down. It could be that you're more obsessed with finding on ways to heal yourself, on ways to kind of like get over it, or you could be obsessing about the person. That could be it, that you could still be obsessing about the situation and obsessing about the person. But I kind of don't think that's what's going on, because if this card was single, just asking what's going on with you, then yeah, you're obsessing, you're, you know, really like thinking about it over and over, which is not healthy. But the fact that it's next to the Three of Swords, so you have the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords together. To me, that's telling me that, you know, you are healing. So you're not staying up at night over a broken heart anymore. You know, you're actually healing. And the Three of Swords itself is a healing card. It's saying that, you know what, you went through a lot of things, you know. You saw the hardest of time, and you picked yourself up, and you're bringing joy back into your life. You're not like, I'm not trying to say that you're jumping into another relationship or you're doing something like that. I feel like you're learning how to heal yourself, which goes back to kind of showing you embodying the Queen of Wands. Or one more thing I could tell you is it could be where there's someone is coming in that's a fire sign, and they, excuse me, I hope you didn't hear that. I just burped. Sorry. I thought it was a very low-key burp, but I don't know. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. If you didn't, I'll just ignore me. Sorry. So Nine of Swords upside down with the Three of Swords kind of means where you have a fire sign, like I was saying, coming towards you, and because this fire sign, you're not, you know, you're not being stressed anymore. You're not thinking about what used to stress you out. And the Three of Swords being next to it kind of says that this person kind of is the one that's healing your heart. So you could be, you know, you could have someone in your circle, or you could have someone around you, or you could have someone coming towards you that is going to heal you. All right. So let's see who is coming towards Gemini in April. Who is coming towards Gemini in April? Yeah. Whoever it is, it's a fire sign. So Gemini, you got a fire sign coming towards you. It's a King of Wands. Again, King of Wands is someone very passionate. He's more mature than a Knight of Wands. A Knight of Wands is someone who's flirty. Like, you know, it's like someone who's you know, like it's a little bit, you know, a little older than 20, maybe, you know, between 20, 30, 40. You know, that's a Knight of Wands. King of Wands, I'm not saying this is an old guy, but a King of Wands is very mature. Very mature in his feelings, you know, in the way he presents himself. You know, if he likes you, he's not going to be thirsty. He's not going to, like, you know, be all over you. I mean, if you guys are alone and he tells you he likes you and you guys are having a romantic evening, yeah, he'll be all over you. But I'm saying in the sense of like where he knows how to control the passion that he has inside. And then again, he's very passionate. So this is what's coming towards you. So this is good. Someone who's mature, balanced. Fire signs are always very, very, I would say, go-getters, right? So this person is a go-getter, definitely. So if they like you, they're going to tell you. And then after that, they'll be passionate with you, okay? So that's a good way to end your reading, Gemini. I'm really happy that it started off rocky, but then we got, like, something positive out of that. Again, like I was saying in the beginning, you know, always remember that when things happen to you, instead of asking yourself why they're happening, always ask yourself, what am I learning from this? Because if we finally, you know, take time, or we take a little bit of time and we sit with ourselves and we ask ourselves, why do we allow these type of people in our lives? Or why do we attract these type of people in our lives? Believe it or not, your soul will tell you, because what we're attracting is what we are. So it makes you kind of think, you know, like, say, like, if you go around, you attract nothing but narcissistic guys. You have to kind of, you know, sit down and ask yourself, like, you know, why am I attracting these type of people? Am I giving vibes that say I want broken people to be attracted to me, or I want narcissists to be attracted to me? And then, you know, you can probably work on your heart chakra. You can meditate a little bit and kind of clear yourself away from that energy, and that helps a lot. And if you have any questions about how to work on your heart chakra, please leave a comment at the bottom. But yeah, Gemini, so that's your reading. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions or anything you want to add, please leave me a comment at the bottom. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button and hit the notification button. And to my subscribers, guys, I love you. Thank you so much for the support again. And I'm back for a little bit, so I'll enjoy it, you know. Thank you. Bye.